Hey everybody, Mindy from Quilting Mayhem. Welcome back to another What's New Wednesday. As you see, I have a different table in front of me today. This is kind of a sneak peek. We have the Martelli Event coming Friday, and we just added Saturday. So if you were sad that we didn't have it, we actually were able to sneak it in because Friday got so full. So Saturday at 9 a.m. you can go grab a spot. You do need to register ahead of time, so we make sure we have enough goodie bags. So go to quiltingmayhem.com, you can go under classes, and you will find the event for this Saturday so you can register, or even Friday. We do still have some spots left for Friday so that you can come see this table. But you're going to see all the magic of all the Martelli products, but this table is kind of cool because it will raise. And I love that we have a magical remote operating this. Look, I'm hands-free. It doesn't work hands-free though, just kidding. And it will tilt, which is one of my favorite features, that when you're talking ergonomic, those kinds of things, it is an adjustable table. So if you come to the demo, you'll actually get to see all the things it does. It does have a mat that belongs here, don't worry. Stuff is still showing up, but we did get the table put together. So we are super excited for this event. Our lovely Joelle and Brian will be coming and showing you all the things about the table and all their ergonomic tools, so that you will have a nice, happy, healthy sewing life that will help ease any of those bodily aches, pains, carpal tunnels, you name it. It is definitely great products to help you with that. But the other stuff we want to show you, new fabric. Oh my gosh. Look at, you got all kinds of good, there's so much that's coming in. Oh my gosh. And I know, some of you have panicked and you're like, it's looking a little thin. Well, you know, we had a summer sale, so it was kind of out with the old so we can have in with the new. So don't worry, we're not going anywhere. I'm staying as long as humanly possible, all right? So new fabrics. I am in love with this one. So this is a Moda fabric, Haunted Mansion, and it was really just, it was like one piece, which was kind of interesting. It didn't have any coordinates or any of those kinds of things. But it's just got some great pieces. There is like a grumpy owl, you've got your crows, your cat, roses, spider webs, moths, all those. I mean, it's got it all. I just love that piece. And like I said, go to the website, quiltingmayhem.com, and you'll be able to type in the name. It should take you to this, or you can go under fabric, and we do have it under holiday, seasonal, and you can go see all of the Halloween fabric if you want, all right? So then, Spellbound is from Northcott, and they've done Spellbound before. So every year they come out with a new one. And so this is the crows. All right, the downfall of changing the room we recorded. We're in the classroom today. And of course now we have a lot of street noise because it's hot up here because there's no AC. So if I'm sweating, I'm just gonna apologize, but it gets warm in here. All right. And then we have crows. It's kind of a mottled gray background with the pumpkins. We have their Harlequin pumpkins. This is kind of what I would say they're known for. It just changes every year. I like that it has the spider webs in the back and the crows kind of tucked in there and all the different fun pumpkins. We have kind of a text print that's got skulls and cauldrons. Crows are very popular this year. Bats and owls. A lot of owls. And snakes. A lot of snakes. It's weird. It's very weird. Oh, look, I have a fabric removal system going on. I love it. It just magically disappears. Spiderweb prints, which are always popular for you guys. Now, as you've seen, a couple of these prints are fairly larger scale. So then we have this. I really do like this. So you've got your books, your pumpkins, your cloches with skulls and spiders and all kinds of things. And this is running yardage, all right? So if you wanted to turn this into like a center panel, you could. You would have it essentially that 42 wide by whatever length you wanted. Also good for like bags and those kinds of things, jackets. You could do some cool stuff with this. Or you could fussy cut and make applique out of it. All kinds of cool things. And then just the tossed pumpkins to coordinate with everything. We've got words. So full moon, and what have we got? I'm trying to read upside down in the back. Black, what we got? Black magic. It's all funky print. I love that it is a different script But it's really hard to read upside down, guys, so have patience with me. At least I have it right side up for you. It may be backwards, but at least it's right side up. Oh, it's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. And then crows with an orange background. Let's see. And this one does have a panel. Let's see. I believe. Yep. Oh, and a kit. So if you go on the website, you'll find the Spellbound kit. I did not grab that, but that's the panel. I really, really, really like this panel. I'll lean back a little so you can get a better view. Once again, the crows, the webs, the cloche, the pumpkins, all the good stuff. So, and this one's, been pretty popular. So that would be the panel that goes with that one. And then these couple pieces. Oh, some of the Tim Holtz. Apparently only some of it. It's kind of in a hurry. We kind of ran late building this table. But these are some of my favorite pieces. So, Tim Holtz, we are a part of the Eclectic Elements. That's kind of a special, you had to buy in for essentially the whole year, and then it's limited only to us that did this buy-in. And so we do have the Halloween selection, and we do have the full collection, don't worry. If you go on the website, you'll find it, and his Christmas version. But these we have that are really cool. These moths are super gorgeous. He's got the beautiful rich oranges in there. There's a little bit of kind of that greeny blue with the blacks and the grays and the tans. So I love that piece. And like I said, spider webs, they're popular. These ones to me, these are like really realistic. So they're kind of cool. Because they definitely have that, like, you've walked through them look. And the other ones are like a little bit cleaner looking. That's me in the morning coming to the shop. I'm always the one clearing out all the cobwebs walking into the store. This gorgeous floral print. Now, I will warn you, some would say that this is kind of directional, but it's okay. It's enough going on in here, you're not gonna notice, so do not panic. All right, don't freak out, it's okay. Then, Michael Miller, beautiful. Like I said, crows. Crows are very popular, right? Yep. Good old beautiful. I love all the names they come up with. Skeleton prints. Hey, if you know somebody that's, doctor, nurse, all those kinds of things, it will also work for them. We make like skull caps and fun stuff with those. We also have in a black background. And this is what I would call kind of a medium scale, so you would do okay, I think, with, like I said, the little skull caps they wear and, some other fun stuff, maybe a bag. These are lovely cloches. Once again, skulls, all the skulls, and directional, but it is running yardage directional, all right? So doing a border or something like that, you'll be okay. You get all one piece. And then there's this lovely damask print in orange. Once again, skulls, crows, mixed all with that gorgeous damask. Lightning, which is always kind of fun. And then we have it in orange. Oops, all the choices. And then the cloches in black. Not sure which colorway I like better. I think that cream it's kind of a grayish cream. They stand out a little better, but you never know. Depends on your project, right? Damask, look at that grayish color again. Oh, there's spiders hiding in there. See, there's things that you don't notice. I did not notice the spider in there on the other version. And then we have it in black. Up the right side up, yep. I'm gonna have to tell Gage to start yelling at me if I have it the wrong way. And another gorgeous, I don't know why, I just love these prints that just have that really kind of spooky vintage vibe to it. Kind of like this has kind of this, the pinkish yellow, really light coloring. You got your skull in here, the cloche, crows again. But this one's really that kind of vintage Victorian meets Halloween, which I really like. Crows again, black and gray. And then crows in kind of a grayish cream and black. They call it cream. It's kind of a grayish cream. And then other panels. So, let's see. This is the panel that goes with Beautiful. And I love it's got all those fun pieces. You've got your chandelier, your crow. Do I need my arms to be longer? Skulls, all the kind of things. Silhouettes. You've got the floral piece. A little bit of everything. And we do have some good patterns that do help you make quilts with these kind of panels that are, you know, a little bit smaller square. We have some Villa Rosa panels that work really well with this. And then we have, that's that one. Okay, show that. I didn't grab the loose one of this. Huh, thought I did. This cute bag was made Home Sweet Haunt. So our own Kim, if you want to know how to make the bag, you're going to have to come talk to her because she winged it. She didn't have a pattern, but all she did was she took panel pieces and then lined them, made a bag. The bag handles, I'm sure, tucked them in, did a simple lining, but I like that she added a pocket. So I'm sure she was very creative and top stitched that pocket onto that lining first before adding it. And this is just a lovely grunge fabric that she's got on the lining, tucked those handles in, and she did even box her corners. So, you want to know how this is done? I'm going to have to harass her for that one. All right, but great way to use a panel and turn it just into like a treat bag or just a little cute book bag. I have some of the most creative employees. I love it. And then this, okay guys, this is my last call. I've shown this collection already. This one is costumes and cobwebs. So this is the artist that does Tula Pink's tattoos. So this was her Halloween collection. This is the last panel, all right? So if you want this, run to the website for sure. Type costumes and cobwebs, find the panel, because this is the last one. Our display one is the last one that we have. I confirmed that before I brought it up, all right? So last call for that one. And then I thought, you know, how about some Halloween-inspired patterns? So Elizabeth Hartman came out with Happy Halloween. So you can do all kinds of fun little pieced owls and bats, ghosts, candy corn. What I like about her patterns is she definitely does 2 different sizes, but you could get creative. Like if you really wanted just to do like an owl quilt, you could do an owl quilt. You know, or just a couple pieces. You could do a pillow. I had a friend do that for me. She just did 1 block and turned it into a cute pillow. So it is kind of nice with her patterns that you can do that. Then of course, because we love all the critters, Art East Quilting, they have Halloweenies. This was too cute. You know, so you got your dachshunds in their different costumes. It's just fun. They always have adorable patterns. We've got a couple of their different patterns, but this is the newer Halloween one that we have. And then, you know, if you just want your basic bats, this is by Cluck Cluck Sew. This pattern is 54 by 69. The blocks are 15-inch square. Once again, you could make a bat pillow out of that, all right? Or a whole quilt. And of course, just because the quilt says it's 54 by 69, it's basic blocks. You can make it bigger, you can make it smaller. Don't worry. I have faith in you. Let's see. Halloweenies, does it tell me the quilt size? Oh, 65 by 65. I should have told you that. And then Happy Halloween, the 2 options that she gives you are 34 by 42 and 66 by 82. So, depends how big a quilt you like to make or how little of a quilt. I like small quilts. They go faster. And then, you know, if you want just a simple pumpkin one, and this, what's cute is it has a cute little cat head in here if you haven't seen it. This is called Boo Bash. 60 by 60 is this one by Primrose Cottage Quilts. But super fun with little cat heads. I know I have a lot of you cat fanatics out there. And then Frank. Frank is adorable if you need a Frankenstein. This is a pillow pattern. So this is 16.5 by 16.5. But same thing. You want to make a Frankenstein quilt? Make more blocks, right? So, or you can mix them up. You could take some of these and some of these and you can have a lot of fun. I have faith that you can figure it out, all right, guys? So that is a lot of Halloween, but you know what? I feel like September's almost here, and once September gets here, it's October. It's scary, I know. Everything's going by quickly. So that is the newest stuff. Right now, I've got a whole bunch of new stuff coming Friday, new notions and things that I will hopefully show next week. So otherwise, hopefully you are following us on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, all the things for all the inspiration and what we have new in stock. We hope you have a lovely day and keep on stitching.